Do you have an employee undermining your authority? In this video, I'm going to give you tips on what to do. My name is Dr. Buzz, and I'm the stress doctor. If you want to learn more about managing stress, check out the rest of my channel. There are 3 steps I recommend if you have an employee who's undermining your authority. The first step is setting expectations for the culture of your business. When we set expectations for the culture of your business, I highly recommend 3 expectations that are general. Number 1 is you maintain a safe environment. The environment has to be respectful, and everyone in the environment has to be responsible. Number 2 is confronting your employees with their behavior. When confronting your employees, you first want to make sure you validate your employees so they don't feel like they're going to be shamed or they're in trouble. When we validate our employees, we use the words either I understand or I realize to make your employee believe that this is a constructive conversation that's going to have a nice learning lesson at the end. So we don't want to ignore the behavior, because as it continues to be ignored, it's almost like reinforcing the behavior. There has to be addressed so we can put a halt to the behavior and then use outcomes, consequences to decide how we're going to reduce the frequency of that behavior. In order to identify why people are being hostile, they have to feel like they're not in trouble. Therefore, the conversation or the meeting when talking and interviewing people or assessing why retaliation or why aggression or why be critical or shaming really requires a validating posture so that people feel comfortable enough to share with you their intention or the precursor that led to these hostile behaviors. The third step to take if an employee is undermining your authority is to set meetings on a schedule. That way the meetings don't feel provocative, as if the employee is going to be in trouble and they may shut down or be withhold information or even plan to not give you the information you're looking for. In order to prevent the employee from undermining you in the future, it's important that you set these expectations and have meetings on your cultural expectations in your company altogether, so that those expectations are set to the entire community or your culture, and then we individualize them specifically to each individual employee. Relationship building is paramount in maintaining team management with your employees. If you don't have a relationship, particularly that's respectful and responsible with your employees, each time you go to meet with those employees, they're already posture up because they think they're already in trouble. It's critical that you are a role model for your culture of your business. If you are reprimanding or holding consequences to an employee who's always late and you yourself are always late, it's very difficult to be able to demonstrate responsibility with these set expectations you've developed. Don't misunderstand personality differences for something else. For example, you may have somebody whose personality is to laugh when they're anxious, and that's how they handle their stress. So when you're sitting down with your employee and trying to have a constructive meeting with them, talking about where they are not performing to your expectations, and they start to laugh, that just may be a compensatory mechanism that's built into their personality in handling stress in that moment. I hope this was helpful, because if it was, please consider giving it a like. Please check out my channel if you're looking to learn more about managing stress.